Once there was a monastery which had very strict rules. All the monks took a vow of silence. None of them are allowed to speak at all. But there was just one exception to this rule. Every year, at the end of the year, they can speak 2 words. So, one young monk was summoned by the head monk, and the head monk asked the young monk, "It's been over a year. What are those 2 words that you would like to speak?" Then the young monk responded, "Food awful." Then the head monk responded, "Thank you." 1 year later, the young monk was again summoned by the head monk, and he was asked to speak those 2 words. Then the young monk responded, "Bed hard." Then the head monk responded, "I see." Yet another year passed by. Then the same young monk was summoned by the head monk, and he was asked, "It's been 3 years. Tell me what are those 2 words now you would like to speak?" Then the young monk responded, "I quit." The head monk then responded, "Well, I can see why. All these years you have been only complaining." Well, my friends, you must be wondering, what is this had to do with communication and communication skills? Well, the answer is very simple. The more you speak, the less you are remembered. The less you speak, the more you are remembered. That's the likeliness. Now, well, if you have understood that story, you would more likely to tell it to others. And if you found that story amusing, you will remember that forever, and the likeliness is high that you're going to tell it to others time and again. Isn't it? That's the beauty of communication. Well, as you reflect on the story, if the conversation between the head monk and the young monk had been a paragraph or two, then the likeliness for you to remember that story is very difficult. Since it was very crisp, just 2 words of communication between those two monks, the likeliness for you to remember that story is very high. And that's the power of communication. Now imagine if you are communicating with your peers, with your customers, with your clients at workplace, or in social life, or in personal life within your family members. Now if you have been communicating, speaking endlessly, talking, do you think all that you have said will be remembered? Not likely. But if you convey the message in a very crisp, concise manner, the likeliness for them to remember what you have conveyed, what you have communicated to them is high. That's the power of communication. Now, communication skills goes a long way in our life, in all facets of our life. As in the case of this monk's story, if you wish to communicate, make an impression, and let you be remembered for a longer time, choose as less words as possible, few words as possible, and convey your message in a crisp, concise manner so that you will be remembered. Your words will be remembered, and better tell it in a form of story, my friends, as we all know that stories sell. That's the power of communication. Thank you, my friends.